What's up, guys? Spenny. Imagine you're the president of the United States and you are giving a big and important speech. And you look up in the audience and you see your wife making out with another dude. Would you be angry? Would you say something? And this is something that happened to Joe Biden, where Jill Biden is up here kissing directly in the face and on the lips Kamala Harris's husband. And they did this in front of the entire nation and everybody stood and clapped. Yay! Yeah, they're sick people. The people in our DC, our elites are sick. Our elites are irredeemable, as they would say, right? As Hillary Clinton would call us. She's called us irredeemable. They're not happy people in their marriages. They're not. And one of just the many regular humiliations that happens, particularly to the men inside of these elite arrangements, because we all know what Bill and Hillary have is not a marriage. We've learned that in the Epstein files, is that they have to appear to love each other. And they clearly don't, right? Like listen to this, for instance. This is your trigger warning. You're about to hear Hillary Clinton screaming.
This time. And these people will stop at nothing. And yes, the Russians helped them last time. The Russians are helping them now. And you cover the White House. You know that the White House has said, don't brief the Congress.
Look at him.
Don't even tell them.
Look at the dead eyes.
Classified settings.
Look at him.
What the Russians are doing this time.
This is like this is the perfect image of the Clintons' marriage. Yeah. You wonder about all the Epstein trips. Oh, the humiliation of Joe Biden. It continues forever and will continue forever. Jill Biden admits her husband screwed up at the debate and started shouting about how we're not going to let 90 minutes of debate define his presidency. Yay. But like you did, actually, you started screaming at Joe Biden right afterwards. Jill Biden, you are one of the world's greatest, biggest monsters. Look at you.
Yes. Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the...
This is why you don't marry a left-wing mom.
And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do?
There you go. There's your perfect image. Okay. So Jill Biden's a horrible person, right? She's the one who knew what was happening with Joe Biden. She knew that Joe Biden was terminally ill. He's terminally sick. He has horrible and aggressive cancer that will eventually, he will succumb to. And this cancer, of course, was ongoing. It takes a long time for this type of prostate cancer to develop, like years and decades. And so Jill Biden knew that Joe Biden was a completely broken man. She continued on, humiliating him in front of the whole nation. Two-timing him, you might say, by using him. And it would be the first time that Jill Biden has used a man. Joe Biden, of course, is somebody who has a husband. Didn't matter here, right? Didn't matter right here. And didn't matter for her first husband, that Jill Biden, two-timed with Joe Biden.
There was Bill, the man Jill Biden married when she was only 18. Now her ex-husband is speaking with Stephen Fabian in this exclusive television interview.
It's going to hurt her. Yeah, it's going to break her heart.
He's the ex-husband of Dr. Jill Biden, the widely admired woman who's been at Joe Biden's side for 43 years. And he has an eye-opening story to tell.
I was betrayed by the Bidens. Joe was my friend. Joe was my wife.
The Bidens' love story is now legend. How they found true love after the heartbreak of losing his wife Nelia and baby daughter in a car crash in December 1972. They even put their tale of romance front and center at the Democratic convention last month.
When I met Jill, I fell in love with her when I saw her.
As Joe Biden tells the story, he first saw Jill's photo on an advertisement in Wilmington, Delaware in March 1975. His brother Frank, who knew the model from college, set Joe up on a blind date the following night. The Bidens' love story reads like a classic fairy tale. They saw a movie together on that blind date, fell in love, and never looked back. But Jill Biden's ex-husband says there's much more to the story, claiming Jill and Joe's relationship actually started in 1974 when he was still married to Jill. It was a blind date. Point blank. Is that story true?
No, not even a little bit.
Jill Biden's first husband says that Jill was cheating on me with Joe Biden. She found somebody who was more powerful than me, somebody who had more prospects than me. We were married. You can see here in Jill Biden's own Wikipedia, because Wikipedia never lies. She married Bill Stevenson, former college football player, in 1970. Taking the name Jill Stevenson, within a couple of years, he opened a successful business, a successful bar. And, well, allegedly, they were broken up when she met Joe Biden. But that's not what the husband says. The husband says that they two-timed him. That Joe Biden stole Jill Biden from him while he was married to her, and that she was cheating on him, that Joe Biden's then wife, Joe Biden was married at the time too, they were cheating on each other, and it's just a sick and incestuous relationship. And emblematic, frankly, of how our elites operate. They're evil people. Anyway, apparently Joe Biden ended up like crashing the dude's car and everything like that. The guy has like a crazy story that is ending in a crazy way. Joe Biden's ex-husband charged with murder in Delaware. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Time has not been kind to Bill Stevenson, 77, charged with first-degree murder in the death of a 64-year-old wife, Linda Stevenson. After a weeks-long investigation, Linda was found unresponsive in the living room after officers responded to a home domestic dispute call. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Bill was taken into custody. He's now been charged with her murder, committed to the correctional institution, failing to post $500,000 cash. Connection to the Bidens, William Stevenson, Linda's husband, was previously married to Jill Biden. We don't know the cause and manner of Linda's death. Oh, no. Oh, no. Could this be a setup? I don't know. So this guy comes out and says, no, Joe Biden is two-timing, tells the real story about the Bidens, and then his wife is mysteriously found dead? I don't know, man. Let's read. William Stevenson, who previously married the First Lady, hit with first-degree murder charges inside of Delaware. Cops responded to the domestic dispute. She was declared dead at the scene. The cause of death has not been revealed. So, So you don't know the cause of death? A weeks-long investigation that 2 years later, weeks-long investigation. This is talking about how, Stevenson has accused Jill of having an affair. Here we go. Jill Biden's ex-husband accuses her of an affair with Joe in the 1970s. By the way, this dude it completely lines up his story. It completely lines up that Stevenson, that Jill was like cheating on him. Joe was cheating on his wife, and then the two of them got caught. Exclusive. Joe Biden stole Jill from me. First husband tells story about how he cheated, and that they had lied about their entire relationship. The whole thing is a lie. Well, now Bill Stevenson has been charged with killing his wife, but nobody knows how, and we have no information. The cause and manner of death has not been released. Dispatch audio from the incident mentions cardiac arrest. Bill was the one who called 911. Wait, what? So wait, the guy who allegedly killed his wife, Jill Biden's ex-husband, who ratted out the Bidens, his wife is found dead of cardiac arrest. So how would he kill her? He's the one who called 911. That's normally not how it works when you've committed murder. Jill married Bill in 1970. She was 23 years old. They went through a nasty divorce. Allegedly, there was a bunch of cheating going on. Nobody knows cause of death. So wait a second. Are they framing this guy? What's going on here? He had a cardiac arrest? This don't make no sense. Yeah, he was arrested. But what was the cause of death? Was a cardiac arrest? How did he do that? I really mean that. If he's the one who called 911, then how'd he do it exactly? So this is all like a Delaware job. Huh? Are they running some operation on this guy? I don't know. Handed over to the Delaware Forensic Science for an autopsy. He was arrested after an extensive weeks-long investigation. Grand jury indicted him. So they must have a ton of evidence they're not giving us. But nonetheless, this whistleblower comes out against the Bidens, and now he's in jail for murder. Cardiac arrest of his wife had a cardiac arrest, and then he called 911. Okay, yeah. I'm saying that doesn't smell right. What do you think? That's all the information we know. We'll stay on top of the story. Totally weird. Very, very strange, ladies and gentlemen. The whole situation is strange. Biden's lying about their love story. All of it's gross. It's gross. Terrible. But given what we learned about Epstein this week, none of it surprises me at all. These people are in arranged marriages. It's awful. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.